November 21st, 3 years ago, my daughter Naomi Carmen Jean was born. And when she was born, pretty much me and my wife, what we encountered was something that no doctor have never seen before, nor can they explain to us why it happened. I'm going to ask the brothers to show the picture on the screen. Pretty much, this was my baby when she was born. And I'll tell you, at that moment, me and my wife, we didn't know what to do. The doctor told us they have never seen this before. They even asked us what it was. Me and my wife was terrified. And me, I'm a cinematographer, so everything I do, I take pictures of. And that night, when she was about to be born, I had my camera out, and all of a sudden, I saw this. I did not know what it was. Me and my wife did not know what it was. And I'll tell you, that's when God tests your faith. A couple of days after, I'm in the hospital, and she's in a stroller, and there's a little young girl that comes by. She sees her feet, and she comes to play with her. All of a sudden, she sees her eyes, and she started crying and yelled to her mother. And I'll tell you, I felt so bad. And in my heart, I said, I will not take my daughter out no more. And that night, it's almost God said, who are you? Wait a minute, if she's still like that, you're not going to love her? Be honored you are a father that I gave you this child. And I'll tell you, I almost felt the Spirit of God remove himself from me. And that's a lonely feeling when the Spirit is not with you. And I mean, I cried for hours. And for the first time in my life, I prayed for over 8 hours on my knees. And after I was done praying, I pretty much told my wife, listen, it's going to be all right. God got this. And I'll tell you, today, I stayed fast, looking at my child, and you can show the last picture where she's at right now. And no surgery, not one surgery was done. Because everything the doctor was going to do, it was by chance. They said we could have surgery, but there's a chance she might be blind. So we're just going to take a chance of doing it. But we said, you know what? We serve a mighty God. And we're not going to nothing but go on our knees and give God the glory. So the pastor always was saying, bring your tithing for what's to come. You know what? Sometimes we owe God for what he has done. Even if God doesn't do nothing else for me and my wife, he has done enough. He has done beyond what he's supposed to be done. So I say today, whoever's going through some kind of testimony, some kind of trial and tribulation where you don't believe in God. Because listen, no amount of money could have did this. Because the doctors didn't know what to do. The only thing they told us to do, we're going to cut it and see what happened. And if they had done that, she would have been blind. So today, I stand on the testimony and the belief based on my personal experience with God. So nobody else, no lecture, no professor, nobody could tell me who God is. Because based on my own personal experience with me and my wife, today we stand showing proof that God pretty much removed the Red Sea, crossed us over to have this today. So I tell anybody here who's going through whatever you go through the could bring her to this situation. So I give God the glory, and I talk to somebody here, whoever you're online, whatever you're going through, know that God is great. The same God that was there before is here today. Just trust in him in everything that you may go through. Because when nothing is there is working, when the darkest hour, no one is there to hear you. Because me and my wife went through a lot. I mean, to a point we didn't want to see nobody. Because nobody can understand what we were going through. The emotion of having a child that way. But God knew, God saw it, and God pretty much said, trust in me, and I'll provide all things. So once again, I'm going to say, even if God don't do nothing else, he has done way more. So today, I give this testimony in a way to say, I'm giving this envelope, not about what God is going to do, but what he has done, and what he keeps doing. And I thank him every single day, because of this child, and just put him in the position to know who he is, and rely only on him. Not doctors, not lawyers, not what the media say, but believe in God. And all the youth understand that God is still God, the almighty God that we know. So trust in him and have faith, for he'll deliver you in everything that you may be going through.